We are out thrifting today on this gloomy fall day, looking for video games, action figures, mostly Lego, always after Lego. And hey, look, we found some already. Something I picked up off camera was this. There's a few listed for sale and also a few sold. And I think I just need to replace the battery on it, and it should just work just fine. 40 bucks. We've spent $9.50 so far today, so this is a good start if it works. The hip hop game was half off. It's like a $14 game, so nothing to get too excited about. Not great, but not bad little haul. Found this Lego educational box that there's a lot in there, so I just have to confirm that it's all there. If it is, I'll just sell it all together. If not, I'll part it out. It was 20 bucks. And some more Playmobil nativity stuff. And it looks like I'll be selling it off as replacement parts. So not bad. Here we can discover together what this actually looks like, because I just opened it. Very nice. Manuals look well taken care of. 1, 2. Oh, actually, it could very well be complete. But most importantly, like, the motor is in there, which is like the most expensive thing, probably. Oh, there's some stuff that's not part of it in there. Like this. Pretty sure I don't see that on the parts list. Anywho, I think it's still worth the 20 bucks. I am deciding what I want to do for the next hour. I have a contact with a toy store, and you may have remembered I mentioned all those G.I. Joe vehicles. And there's just, I'm not an expert in G.I. Joe. I know there's stuff missing. They really need to be cleaned. I have a contact who owns a toy store, and I think he's going to buy them off me. But he doesn't open until noon on Fridays, which, wow, what a life. So I have about an hour and a half to kill. Great stop. That was the stop I needed today. No Lego, but some really good stuff. Spent like $44 and probably have $250 worth of stuff. All right, we're going to the toy store now to trade this G.I. Joe stuff in. I will take cash or a trade. He gave me some Lego last time as a trade that I've just been holding on to as like an investment kind of thing. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. Shout out Sell Toys Collectibles. He opens in 1 minute. All right, that went about as well as I hoped. So I didn't get much for them. I got like 20 bucks. And I am more than okay with that for multiple reasons. One, they weren't complete. They were missing weapons. Some of them were broken. And they were filthy as all get out. In fact, my wife was sitting by the box, sitting on the table, eating dinner, and she's like, "What smells so bad?" It was the toys. They really need to be cleaned. So I feel okay with that. You know, I did spend $75 on the box, only made $20 back, but I feel like I made the right decision as far as time and space invested in them. Let me know your thoughts down below. I know it's hard for you to judge because you didn't physically see them or smell them. Basically, he told me that, like, because they're so incomplete, they're gonna go in the $3 bin he keeps in the store. So a collector's gonna come in, see it, buy it, take it home, finish whatever, you know, finish their set, and then probably donate whatever's left. So I feel like I did him a favor going in so low. He's got some new product to post out. I feel like he did me a favor getting it out of my hands, out of my office, so I can focus on other things like the stuff I bought today. And yeah, so I spent $75 on it, right? I think I said that. But I also bought those Funko Freddy, Five Nights at Freddy things that sold for like 120 bucks the same day. So technically I'm in the profit on the purchase. And the Hot Wheels stuff that is currently on auction also came out of that same purchase. So we'll chalk it up to lesson learned, I suppose. Do a sniff test before you buy something. Nothing in there today, but had two thoughts while I was in there, or rather one thought and one cool thing. One thought being the G.I. Joe cars. Like, that's truly the benefit of having a brick and mortar spot. I know there's a lot of overhead that goes in with that, but like you can just set out stuff and people walk in and buy it, and you don't have to like list it. And you know, if you get something that's incomplete or broken and somebody wants to harvest it for parts, then you know, that's on them, and they just walk in and buy it and you have it out on the floor. I don't know if I ever want to do a brick and mortar, but that's cool to think about. The other thing is, like, I was leaving this store, and a guy I kind of become buddies with here, he said, didn't find anything? I was like, nah, it's okay. He's like, oh, I'll be putting out more, make sure you come back. So I think I'm gonna come back around 2:30. And that just goes back to like, oh, both of those are like instances of like, just be nice to people. Like the guy who runs Sell Toys, just being nice to him, giving him a really good deal. Who knows, you know, he may return that in the future. Just giving me a really good deal. And then this guy here, I'm always super nice to him. I always say hi. And, you know, if I pick something up, I always put it back where it's supposed to go. And he sees me do it, like he knows. And now he like watches out for me. So just be nice, and, you know, not really a believer in karma per se, but yeah, it all comes back eventually. All right, while my lunch cools down and while we wait to go back out to the store, I don't think this was caught on camera. It's a Godzilla drink holder. Super cool. It only sells for like 12, 15 bucks. So, yeah. This is like a $50 board game if it's complete. I always end up putting off board games, so I'm gonna do this right now. And get it listed ASAP. I'm gonna list all this stuff right here. Talked about that game already earlier in the video. This is like a $45 Funko right here. So between this and this, once those sell, I haven't totaled up everything today, but that should pay for our entire day right there. Total spend today was $84.72 for those who are curious, and we've already blown past that with those few items I listed already. This is stuff I can't remember whether or not I talked about, / just worth mentioning again. Teammates, you lot them up, they're worth good money, all bundled up. There's a couple Tsum in here which aren't super desirable, but I'll probably just post them anyway, try to make some extra cash. These are cool. These are Universal Monster mini candles. Not a lot of sold history on them, but I'm still gonna try. It was only $3. If I can get $5 per candle, you know, 10, 20, 30, it's not bad. This was $3.50. It's got a bunch of vintage PVC Goofy figures that look like they're going 10 to 15, depending what they were, and a couple old Christmas ornaments as well. This mask, if I can get it clean, it could go for over 100, even missing its hat, I think. But it is disgusting. I gotta wash my hands because I just touched it. I think I talked about that already. Little People Nativity. I'll probably sell this as replacement parts. And this, there's a couple sealed bags in there. Some of it's open. I will probably just add some stuff to Bricklink. And here we are looking at the educational box I picked up. Good news, bad news situation. Missing 2 of those, which is unfortunate. But this is in here. I actually didn't see if it works yet. That looks promising, so that's cool. Well, I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Bad news, broken. Good news, that's a $40 piece right there. And the sell-through rate is really good. 10 sold, 4 for sale. So that's awesome right there. And yeah, you can see official Lego logo right there. So you saw me testing this. I had an extra one of these, and I plugged it in, and it works. So this looks like this thing doesn't work, but this motor itself works really well. Does anyone know if these can be repaired? Is it worth repairing? Probably not. So our $20 investment so far, that's not so great. About 50 bucks so far. Here we go. Right on. I am just feeling better and better about choices made today. Feeling really good. So ignore the plastic wing things, but with all this other pneumatic stuff, like these things, the tubes, I've probably passed $80, which means this thing has essentially paid for the entire day. So it just keeps paying for itself over and over again. It was a great day of finds. You can see I have 2 of these, and they go for about $9 each. This just keeps getting better and better. I tried to look up the manuals on Bricklink and wasn't finding it. And then somebody sold just the 9686 manuals for $24. And there's multiples in here. So we'll see. So ideal. Heading back to that Salvation Army, see if my guy was able to get anything new on the floor. Nothing worth bringing home, unfortunately, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm on my way to the gym, and I'm picking up my friend. I'm a little early. Do I have time to squeeze in another thrift store? Maybe. Nothing in there today, and I kind of expected that. There's hardly ever anything in there. It's a lot of garbage in there for some reason. Also, they price check all their stuff online, so if you find something in there, you gotta catch them slipping. Let's go ahead and call the video there for the day. I feel really good about the day. I feel good that I offloaded some stuff that I was putting off and that would have taken me a lot of time. I feel good about the stuff I found value-wise. And yeah, it was a good one. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.